Die and be a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. This is my villain story. Let's reminisce. Now, before I begin, I do want to preface this story by reminding everyone that I have retinitis pigmentosus, or RP. And one of the common symptoms of RP is night blindness. Keep that in mind. It'll come in handy later. So 2002, I'm a freshman at Baylor University. This is my first week on campus. I'm participating in all the activities of Welcome Week. Now, unlike most colleges in America, Baylor has separate dormitories for males and females. And one of the activities of Welcome Week is Serenade. During Serenade, the 3 male dorms will, one by one, visit the 4 female dorms and perform 3 to 4 songs and have a 10 to 15 minute mingling session afterwards. This can be the start of some great friendships, or maybe even some romantic relationships. To sort of incentivize the romantic relationship part, they also let you buy roses. So you can buy 5 roses for $10. So, pay my $10, have my 5 roses in hand. I'm excited to see what the world of Baylor has to offer me, at least from the female side. So the first dorm that we, the Brooks brothers, go to is Coconut. Now, the reputation, at least amongst the men, is that Coconut house the more unattractive ladies of Baylor University. But I had a friend that I had already met who lived at Coconut. Strictly platonic relationship. But we stopped there. I gave her a rose. That's 1 rose down. 4 left. The next dorm that we attend is Collins. Now, this is by far the most popular dorm amongst the men at Baylor. Blonde hair, blue-eyed, Barbie type dorm. I didn't hand out any roses there. The final 2 dorms are North Russell and South Russell. Now, the reputation between those 2 is that North Russell housed the more attractive of the 2, but South Russell could hold its own. So we stop at South Russell first, and I decide to hedge my bets. So I hand out 2 roses. Then we get to North Russell, and I have 2 roses left. Now keep in mind, this is all done at like 7 o'clock at night, and the sun had started to set when we left Coconut. At this point, it's completely dark. So we're at North Russell, and we finished our performance, and I can't really make out faces. So I'm judging strictly off of silhouettes. So I hand out 1 dorm, and I hand out 1 flower or rose, and I have 1 left. And I see this young lady sitting on a bench off to herself, and no one's interacting with her. No one's really talking to her. And I feel sorry for her. So I approach her, and as I'm walking towards her, she stands up. And I see that she has a nice shaped silhouette. Again, I really can't make out faces, so I can only judge on what I can see. So I offer her my rose, and she is extremely excited. She said no one has given her rose the whole night. So I offer to meet up with her the following day. Hey, why don't we head to the Student Life Center and go for a little swim? I'm an 18-year-old male, and In all honesty, I don't care about swimming. I just want to try and see her in a bathing suit. And she agrees. So, man, it's working out perfect for me. So the next morning, I get up, I head over to her dorm, and I had agreed to meet her at noon. So I walk into North Russell, and I see a couple women sitting on a couch, see a woman sitting on a chair, some women walking around. Remember, I couldn't really make out her face, so I don't know what she looks like. So I'm waiting for about 5 minutes, and of course the thought starts coming to my mind that, you know, hey, maybe she stood me up. Maybe she had pity for me. And then I hear her call my name. She's like, "Hey, James." And I look over, and I don't see the silhouette that I remember. And I hear it again. "Hey, James, over here." And I see her sitting in the chair. Now that it's daylight, I get a better view of her face, and she's not attractive to me at all. And I feel like I just struck out. So she approaches me and she's like, "Are you ready to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." So we start walking to the Student Life Center, and I become a complete jerk. I start walking fast. I'm outpacing her. She asked me to slow down. She's like, "Oh man, you got long legs. Slow down for a little bit." She's trying to talk to me while we're walking, and I'm giving short answers. And we make it to the slick. We go change, and she comes out, and she has a very nice body shape. But I'm just still not attracted. So I tell her, "Hey, I'm gonna go swim some laps." Honestly, I'm just trying to distance myself from her and trying to figure out a game plan that will allow me to end this as quickly as possible. So I swim some laps, and she patiently waits for me. So I'm like, okay. I thought she would get upset and leave because I'm not really giving her attention, but no. So I decided to go down the slide. She goes down the slide with me, well, right behind me. Then I go on the lazy river. Never really interacting with her, but she's following me around. Like, almost like a puppy, just enamored. And I really can't think of a way to escape. So I go to the hot tub. And I know a lot of people won't go straight from the pool to the hot tub because it's really hot. Your body has to adjust to it. So I'm thinking that, hey, maybe she won't follow me into the hot tub. But to my surprise, she enters the hot tub with me. Now I'm sort of back myself into a corner because not only is she in the hot tub, but she's sitting right next to me. And she leans in closer to me. She lays her head on my shoulder. She puts her hand on my knee. And she's just laying there, soaking up the moment. Meanwhile, my mind is frantically moving, trying to figure out how I can get out of this. While I'm thinking, her hand slowly starts moving from my knee up to my thigh. And I jump up. I say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." It's like, "Look, I gotta go. I'm sorry." And I walk out the room, out the pool area. I dry off, shower, change, and I leave. I don't wait for her. I don't know what happened with her after that. I just left. Later on during the year, I would see her around campus, and she would look at me with this disdain look on her face. I used to tell this story, and I would laugh almost comically, as if I did nothing wrong. But the more I think about it, the more I realize I was the villain. I would never want anyone to treat me the way I treated her. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you for listening. Peace, and God bless.